Alright, I have to go do a few things. We'll start soon. Poke Special, I'll have it uploaded soon. I had to delete the old one first, but it will be up once. For years? Game's been out for like 7 months. How have you been waiting for this day for years? It doesn't make any sense at all. Alright, uploading the new trash. Oh, that was quick, man. That like immediately uploaded for me. I can see it right now. That was so fast. Holy crap. That was so quick.
Moman 5.
The gamer, thanks for the 31 months.
You've just
thanks
subscribed
for the
for
64
almost
months.
a year. Pitiful fool. Did you honestly think that you could ever subscribe for 1 whole year? Mugs out!
Whoa. Hey, what's up, Bullseye? So we'll see how tonight goes.
You've subscribed for
Devil Hand 6 with the 41s. I supposedly only have like 6 to 7 hours left. So if we're close to the end, I might just finish it and we'll go deep into the AM. We'll see how hooked I am. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Not making any promises on what I'm going to do. Also, I should probably put delay on for 5 seconds on my end. Game is loud. Tar, you're loud. I'm just kidding. Give me a second. Got him. Dude, I'm gonna always be feisty now. Feisty is the new pie. What? I don't want that. Behavior. Five-second delay. All right, cool.
You should be grateful.
Yo, thanks for getting a sub to Cool Lane at Flat Goose. Appreciate it. Oh, sounds good, Adam. Alrighty. Just waiting for my oven to preheat because I'm gonna make myself pizza rolls tonight. I'm gonna take Gumshoe up to the bathroom. Hold on. Alrighty. Alright. So happy Monday, everyone. Give people about 2 more minutes and then we're gonna get started. Yell at me to take my pizza rolls out in 15 minutes, so at 9:30. Jerem, you are my timer right now. All right, audio is good. Hey, Tar. Is my audio good? It's too loud. All right. I'm gonna start the game. It's all actually abnormally low. Are you serious? Turning everything up now. All right. We're loading the game. All right. So Thursday, we got the Mizuki ending, which was good. What? Reopen investigation. There's nothing to reopen. That's the end, right? Yeah. So I think, yeah, we have to do this. We have to do this one, and that'll open up some other paths. All right, let's do this. You're gonna be really confused, Prez, but buckle up.
Can you please take me with you?
Oh yeah, I already did this. We already did this.
Curse you, polar bear! I will vanquish you!
But we'll watch some of it just for you all.
But if I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall! Like this. Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it! All of it amounts to nothing. What will I do?
I don't know what that was exactly, but then
I did not want to use.
Okay, so
The ice on the floor.
I'm pretty sure I have to punch it, but hold on, I gotta get some. I remember this.
Iris is on. This isn't.
just throw it.
Okay. Do.
The ice on the floor.
Punch. Yo, Mr. Bro, thanks for the 12 months.
This is for Dante!
What?
Finally made it almost a year. No problem.
Those who don't fight won't survive. Ah!
Thank you. You have my face.
Yo, Tar, thanks for gifting a sub to Ice to meet you. Appreciate it.
Damn! He's too strong. It sucks, but this is war.
We saw this already. Okay, so this is where we went left last time. I need to go right.
Old Man 5.
A plate attached to the ship. The cold has frosted over.
Stax, thanks for giving us sub to Ice to meet you too. I appreciate it.
A forklift.
What does that say? Sortie? What does sortie mean? I don't know what that means.
What? Sortie?
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed. All systems green.
Team up?
Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
Hey, at least I knew how to pronounce it.
What happened?
It has reversed in time.
I don't think this ending is acceptable. We're forgetting something.
Right. I had a feeling.
Agent Dante, you've got 5 minutes.
Hold on a second. Maybe I have to do something else here?
A fork. Here we go!
Guess there's nothing we...
Cars are meant to be driven, right?
Yeah.
I tried driving, it didn't work.
A fork. Please move!
I guess you're not to Ota's team.
Not
Not even accepted by Oda, get owned. Okay, well,
Agent Dante, you've got 4 minutes.
like we did that on the right side, and we did, so here's the thing, like, I did the plate stuff here, and nothing happened. Maybe I have to do it on this
a
one.
plate attached.
I don't know, man.
B.
I would be happier about D.
I'm sure.
See, none of these things, I don't know, dude. We're gonna have to restart this one.
A plate attack. The cold has fro-
Then, something strange happened.
What's happening?
Are you serious?
Oh, that's bright.
Are you serious?
What is this?
We're out of options! Tessa! If this was another, I would have died already. Next time, he will get me. That's just destiny. No! I will fight destiny and win!
So he says.
I'm the one who has to help him.
We have to make Hero of Justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
Ah, man, I know what to do now.
A fork?
Time to sortie again.
All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now! I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
We have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Ota is...
This was an easy
You're
one.
so cool, my shiny, glittery Ota. So cool.
The ghost inside me whispered, "Yeah, I am cool, huh?" From now on, this is my stage! There! Why?
Yeah. That was his mom that time. That's why he was confused. I mean, I saw that last time. He hesitated. He who hesitates first gets owned. It's a lot of blood, jeesh.
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the best.
I did not.
Temper, temper.
Whatever.
Yo, pizza rolls are gonna be done
Anyway,
soon.
Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be? That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely. The evidence is...
Todoroki Man chocolate. This was discovered in the corner.
Oh.
Mayumi Matsushida's fingerprints. Mayumi purchased the chocolate, yet the purchase was made at the store was located approximately.
Yeah, I know that. Just show.
The Todoroki Man chocolate.
The same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the package.
What?
You have a bad poker face, Ota. Your
No.
reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. I'm saying that she was at the scene. And so were you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom, even through the costume. And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
Why are you covering for her?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse. But you're hiding that from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
For
I am
almost
not.
a year.
Sure.
Pitiful fool.
What are you
Yo,
accusing me
who
of
gives you
anyway?
thinks they live in months?
What do you think
Subscribe
I'm
for
hiding?
1 whole year. Months out.
All right, we're gonna hide that. I'm gonna go get my pizza rolls out of the oven, everybody. All right.
The kitchen knife with a floral pattern. Mom, I love you always is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because I know how it looks. I thought Mom would get accused, and then she would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want to put her through that. And Mom never liked Tessa. So maybe, just maybe, Mom hired someone to kill Tessa, and she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know. I thought of it that way. Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it. Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris. Because...
A video camera and either could have been left by the criminal, but determining the owner through purchase history, no fingerprints were picked up either.
Probably this.
Okiura Fishery. However, the management team changed and allegedly, Mizu.
I think it would have to be this. What? What? But I already used the other two. Alright.
The Matsushida's van was stolen from the parking lot of the Famista while Iris was in the car. That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m. 1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away, Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate. She entered the 812 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store.
I don't know, Coney.
That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Phew.
However, I can't completely clear her.
What?
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover. I'm gonna head to Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone. Right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita, but I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
I finally remembered about the warehouse. I did it. I did everything.
What? Well... Okay. Well... Hold on. Let me go get... Now that they've cooled off, it's time to go get the pizza. She's puppy guarding the pizza rolls already. He smells it. Oh, dog's gonna be 48.
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest. I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch, I took her to the warehouse, and
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
yes,
And the polar bear costume?
She's getting framed.
I bought it through mail order.
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
Boss, shut up.
You got to the top of Abyss acting like that?
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Sounds about right.
My son is under that witch's spell. Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry.
She's not
I
wrong.
wanted to snap him out of it. I wanted to save him.
Where is the lie in that statement? There is no lie. There's truth there.
Because I just hated her so much. Killing her wasn't enough. Because the world needs to see that witch die.
Just a quick question, Mayumi. Do you know anything about online streaming?
I'm not stupid. I might be old, but...
Could you explain it to me?
Huh?
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
I can't explain it in words. It's more like muscle memory. I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all.
Can you explain to me streaming big?
I picked them out of the garbage.
Which garbage?
I don't remember.
As Serena 6 of the 22 months.
It's true, I planned the whole thing.
Why would you enjoying it?
Mugs out!
Well,
You were in the polar bear costume, right? That means you stabbed it.
yes, I stabbed him. With the knife I brought from home. I wasn't trying to hurt him. He fought me, and then it just...
What do you know about the Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
That's right. Both corpses were found with their left eye pulled out. Same as Iris. This leads us to believe that the crimes were all committed by the same person. So this person in the polar bear costume, they are the new Cyclops killer. And you're telling me that person is you? You killed Shoko and Renju?
Yes, I killed them.
Okay. Doubt.
Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works? He's just as responsible, using her to steal time and money from vulnerable kids. And I'm sure he was debaucherous and degenerate. That man is the root of all evil. That's why I killed him.
Checks out.
Renju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
But the two divorced 4 years ago.
That doesn't matter. The bonds of matrimony are eternal.
In your opinion, I don't think Renju felt the same way.
You are really starting to aggravate me. I answered your questions, so there.
I can't believe Alan M is claiming red right now while being the medic.
I am not lying.
You do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I killed Shoko and Renju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half. Well, I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember? Do you really think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder. I I don't always remember everything. It's not my fault.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember.
Man.
It changes.
Date, shut up.
Date, Mayumi is not lying about that in particular. There are circumstances that might cause selective memory. For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind. This is not uncharacteristic for those suffering from dementia.
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
You seemed convinced earlier.
I was kidding. I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer. I am.
Right now, we have to rely on hard evidence. The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota,
She may have seen the criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right? Date, sync with her.
I have to sync with Mayushi.
Pewter, we're going to sync with Mayumi Matsushita. Prepare the
Or
machine.
Mayumi.
Well,
What happened?
the sync machine isn't operating to capacity. Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Compatible?
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
How long will it take to fix?
16 hours, at least.
Listen, you can't
That
just
ain't-
sync all of your problems away.
That's impossible.
So we can't sync yet, huh?
But we need to, or this investigation is going nowhere.
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner. We may be able to find some clues.
Good idea.
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
But you said 8. Please, you have to give me at least 8.
That Pewter, always so humble. He'll have it done in 6.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy, you know?
Hey, this is a hostile work environment.
Why would Mayumi lie?
She is probably protecting someone.
But who?
Surely you know by now.
Oda. Duh.
There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
It's Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
Flying Monkey Man,
No,
thanks for the
that
25
isn't
months.
It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
So
Why would he do that?
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
Impossible.
Why?
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
How so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
Like I said, I thought this was a setup the
Forensics
first time
only
I
found
saw
Ota's
this.
fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it?
Ooh.
Perhaps she ordered him to.
Oh.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality. In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
A performance?
That's what my
Iris
original
drove
theory
in
was.
Matsushida's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately. Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it. After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw.
What I
Consider
said.
this. In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
True. That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
Stay away from Tessa!
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire event. It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes, but this is only a theory. Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list. That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself. It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
I will repeat myself in saying that this is only a theory.
It's a good theory.
It is one of many possibilities.
I had the same theory.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely.
Oh shoot.
They wouldn't go...
Let's get that up. You're right.
that far just to avoid suspicion.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
We can't rule anything out.
Thanks for the sub. Mugs out.
Yo, Brussels sprouts, thanks for the 23 months. Why do people? Good question.
Ota, why are you...
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her. Why?
Oh, mature content alert. Yeah, I could add that too. Hold on. It is mature.
Okay? How could I be okay? I got stabbed by a serial killer.
Easy, kid. You're gonna open up your stitches.
Of course I am. That's my mom. What son wouldn't be worried about his mom? When I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
Maybe you shouldn't have been a huge ding-dong then.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes. But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying. So we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying! Mom didn't do it, she's innocent!
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way! Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself, or asked you to do it.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that?
Yes, if she told you to.
I was fighting for my life against the criminal!
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
It wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
Ooh.
You...
Ooh.
I'm telling you, I didn't!
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up. Everything is my fault. It's because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right? People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant accident?
Yeah. We're just barely outside of the restricted area, but... because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day, and he was a security guard and traffic cop at night. Mom worked as a janitor. They were both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and Idol concert tickets. I had it good, but we were drowning in debt. And there's a loan on the house and the diner. Mom and Dad didn't let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up, so they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started, Dad...
Passed away?
Yeah, he had a heart attack. From overwork. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay, even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer. Well, that's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You work so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity. I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it.
What a great mom.
And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever, I'll always support you, Ota.
Yeah, how do you guess? It was really just a few texts back and forth, but I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer.
So you
I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me. Not long after I quit college, Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally. One day.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
5.
Are you kidding?
What?
Thanks, mobile keys.
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
These for 14 months.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me! Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit. I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
What's that picture?
Looking at this photo reminds me, one time when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Iba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit,
Agreed.
but I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are illogical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
At times.
Hmm.
Iba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be missing something.
Understood.
Understood. What are we pressing one for? I didn't see it. Oh, if we love our mom. Oh yeah, for sure.
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
I was, but a thought occurred to me. Iba, what's in this box?
Your favorite kind of reading material, and a lot of it.
Academic research papers on criminology?
No, the kind that features gratuitous nudity.
Why is there?
Just like my you-know-what.
What is your you-know-what?
It could only be one thing.
Oh, your ego?
No, not my ego.
This crane is towering.
Hi, I'm Drum I'm on.
You say strange things sometimes. Iba, who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities. Either Iris, or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
Iba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained, the security cameras at the Famisto parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating the obvious?
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse. But that doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here? She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Of course, a different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning. Found one hit. A taxi.
Where's that taxi now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
Lemniscate? Why?
Unknown. But we should speak with the driver immediately.
In before the front lady is the killer, dude. Secretary.
Hey, got a minute?
Are you talking to moi?
Moi?
Sate, now is not the time to be distracted by this old man's diction.
Mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
Yo, new character.
What? I am but a humble taxicab driver.
There we go.
I am
I'm
but
with
a...
the police. I have some questions for you.
I have just finished conveying my client from Tameke Sano's studio. I was informed that the visit here would be brief, and thus I have decided to wait in this lobby.
Did you drive this passenger on Sunday night?
Ooh, I did indeed. I remember her well. The old hag.
Old hag?
I took her on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination was the warehouse district in Ariake.
Why didn't you report this to the police?
Reported?
You don't know
Dude,
about
how
the
his
incident at
teeth
the cold
moves
storage
is
warehouse?
weird. Look how
It
this
was
dude's
all over
teeth
the
moves.
news.
No, I'm afraid not. Newspapers and television news programs have never been much of an interest to moi.
Yo, thanks, Moko, for the raid. I appreciate it.
I recall it was around 10 in the evening. Near the Kawasaki district, an unassuming restaurant named Matsushita Diner. That's where I picked up the old hag. And as soon as she stepped foot in
Look
my
at his teeth.
conveyance, she was already barking orders at me.
They're just flying.
Follow that van, hurry! I must admit, I found it rather exciting, just like an old chase film. I, of course, insisted that I be paid up front. We pursued the van for roughly half an hour. Suddenly, the van came to a halt at a convenience store.
The Famisto along Koshu, right?
Precisely right. I am surprised you know that.
He
In
does.
any case, I knew that the jig would be up if we were seen following the van. So I decided to drive past it. I parked at the 8 store, but 100 yards from there, while waiting for the object of our pursuit to make its next move. The old hag suddenly spoke up. I have to buy something, she declared, then made her way into the 8.
This must be when Mayumi bought the Odoroki man chocolate.
A few minutes later, the old hag finished making her purchases and walked out. And then, at that very moment, I witnessed the van jet off at great speed down Koshu. I hurried the old hag inside my vehicle, then resumed the chase. We followed them for roughly half an hour more.
I see. If the driver's story is correct, Mayumi did not know that Ota was left behind at the Famisto.
Mayumi thought Ota was in the van the whole time.
We then arrived at a splendid manor. The van entered the premises through the front gate and disappeared from view. We, of course, could not follow, so we waited outside. I estimate another 10 minutes passed. The front gate opened once again, and the van drove out, and we pursued. But 30 minutes later, our pursuit was foiled again.
What happened?
Foiled
The
again.
van drove into the restricted Kawasaki district. The old hag, of course, demanded that I follow. But I was not about to risk my license and livelihood. Instead, I parked on the road and waited for the van to drive back the way it came. But of course, we knew it might not take the same road back. In fact, we were not even sure the van would be coming back at all. But the old hag was not keen on giving up, so we began our stakeout.
Again, his mouth is... Something ain't right
About
there.
45 minutes later, the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on Monday.
How do you remember the time so well?
Well, you see, I always keep
Oh,
my
man,
radio
bye.
dial on the same station. I remember precisely which
Don't
programs
think
were
so,
playing
kid.
during this endeavor. Thus, I can approximate the time.
I see. Please continue.
At 12:25 a.m., the old hag's tenacious gamble paid dividends. The van returned down the same street. And thus, we again made pursuit. I kept considerable distance. We had come so far, I did not want to get caught now. But my caution backfired. I lost sight of the van in the Iateyourpie warehouses. Without so much as a thank you, the old hag popped open the door and took off toward the warehouses. I waited for some time, but the old hag did not return. The goose was cooked at this point, so I made the decision to return home. I am glad I had the foresight to ask for payment in advance.
I follow your story. I have one more question. Where is this manor the van stopped at?
Oh, every taxi driver in the city knows that residence. It is the personal home of Congressman So Sajima.
Oh.
Sajima? Why did the van go to So's house?
We need to speak with him immediately.
Agreed. Let's move.
All right, I'm gonna go get a drink. Like I said, if he's the ultimate bad guy, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed. He's like so obvious bad guy. I'm hoping for a bigger twist than this. But I'll be right back.
There's no one here.
Indeed.
I don't see So or his bodyguards.
I do not detect them either.
Let's go inside.
Wow, how convenient. We can look around. Ooh.
Hey, Iba. Do you smell something funny?
You are aware that I do not possess the sense of smell, correct?
It's oil. It's gas.
Oh, right. There's something strange about this vase. Ugh.
What is it?
This is definitely where the smell is coming from.
Is there something inside?
Maybe, but the opening is covered by a metal plate.
The lid is fixed with a
Oh.
bolt. It will not open easily.
This is So Sajima's body,
Yeah.
dude. Oh,
As is
oh,
standard
this is.
procedure.
Oh, dang. This is so. You ready to be grossed out?
What the?
Date, destroy the vase.
Got it. So Sajima?
That is the head of So Sajima.
Left eye is hollowed out.
This is most likely a crime committed by the new Cyclops killer.
Do you have an estimated time of death?
Today, sometime between 11 a.m. and noon.
That's about when I was talking to Ota at Matsushita Diner.
At that time, Mayumi was in police custody and Iris was in the ICU of Central Hospital. They have not moved.
That means Ota, Mayumi, and Iris couldn't possibly have committed the crime. Assuming that this is the work of a single killer, those three can be eliminated from the list of suspects.
Ota, Mayumi, and Iris are not the new Cyclops killer.
Right. By the way, why is there no one in the mansion? No bodyguards, no housekeepers.
I do not know.
Does So have family?
So Sejima's wife died in labor 30 years ago, giving birth to their son. Their son is currently living abroad.
So lived here alone?
Do you find that suspicious?
No, just...
Date, a call from Pewter.
Connect me.
Date, the sync machine is up and running. You can sync with Mayumi.
We don't need it.
Oh, thanks, Pewter. But there are more pressing matters now.
Did something happen?
Yeah, I found So Sejima's body. With the left eye hollowed out.
What?
I'm at the Sejima household. Send the investigation team over.
Why so?
I can answer your questions when I get back to Abyss.
Got it.
Date, what is your plan? Wait until crime scene investigation arrives?
No, there's something I need to do. If that taxi driver was telling the truth, Mayumi was at the warehouse yesterday. And we know the chocolate we found at the scene was hers. Maybe she saw something. Maybe she knows something we don't. Some kind of clue or information about the culprit.
Then...
Yeah, we're gonna sync with Mayumi.
Alright.
Date, a large-scale investigation of So Sejima has already begun. At this very moment, the media is already swarming outside the building.
Really? Doesn't matter. The sync is what's important. If we sink into Mayumi's brain, that might help us find the real culprit.
I understand. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Then, let's begin.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Where am I?
Where is this? Oh, silly me. This is my house. Huh? What happened to me?
This is Matsushita Diner, though it looks odd. Likely an effect of the dementia.
Then we need to help remind her.
Do you think such a thing can be done?
This diner means everything to Mayumi. If we do what we did last time and reproduce the actions from Mayumi's memories, we could help her remember everything.
Is this what you call your intuition?
Told you it was useful.
Well, if we must. Somnium scan! Activate!
Five mental walks? Sheesh. Why?
A calendar. The calendar reads 2 months ago. wall... The hands have stopped. A swinging door that leads...
Oh. What?
Ota, come over here. Ota? Ota, a girly magazine came in the mail. Is this for Ota or for Dad?
Well, this is awkward. There's no reaction.
I tried my best.
Let's investigate something else.
Interesting.
The sliding door at the entrance. Welcome, come on in.
Why did you say it like that?
Oh, they're not a
Agent
The
Date,
sliding door.
you've got 5 minutes.
What? I clicked on. Hello?
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Ota. You're late today.
Home.
Are you not hungry? Today's dinner is omelet rice. Your favorite. Dad isn't back yet, but you can start eating.
Again? I'm okay. I ate already.
But,
I'm fine.
Ota, wait. Ota?
Oh. That's really sad, dude.
Part of the diner has manifested.
Maybe this is one of the memories she forgot. It must be important to her, though.
It looks like a sad memory.
It doesn't matter if it's sad. It's still important.
Oh?
It's the phone. Maybe try...
Roger. My husband.
Yes, Matsushita Diner.
Oh, no.
Yes. Well, yes.
This is really sad.
Yes. What? My husband? Why? How could
This is so sad.
The diner has changed again. However,
These memories aren't all happy, but they are all significant.
if this continues, will it not have a negative effect on Mayumi?
Maybe. But we have to see this through. We have to.
Understood.
Agent Date, you've got 4
A delicious
minutes.
cake.
I wonder who it's...
A delicious cake.
Oh, this is from Mother's Day.
Thank you.
I don't think the cake is for...
But what could be more memorable than a cake?
Maybe a cake for...
Oh. Whoops. I mean, I thought
A delicious cake.
she got a cake from whatever.
Congratulations, Ota.
I'm home.
Ota! Congratulations on getting into the university, son! Congratulations!
Hooray! Congrats!
Hooray! Hooray!
Man, this is making me tear up, dude. Man, this makes... Never take your parents for granted, chat room.
Definitely had a lot of growing up to do. But that's what makes him so important.
Oh
to me.
man, this is making me tear up. I don't even know why. I don't even know why I'm doing. I don't even know where this came from. I just really love my parents. They're both good in health and I know sometimes parents can feel like they fuck up everybody and get on your nerves, but you just gotta appreciate them. They love you so much, and I just think about times that I've been an asshole to my parents. Just how much they care about me. Oh. I don't know where this came from. I just my parents are awesome. I don't know.
Thanks for the sub. Logs out.
I don't know where that came from. You don't think Simple Flips for the 17. I tell him that all the time, Bullseye.
It's an envelope. Some kind of mail? This is a bank statement. The Matsushita family's loan. Let's do our best.
We have to keep supporting Ota.
Okay, we'll work harder for Ota's dream.
This is a really tough one, man.
Memory.
No, not quite.
Are you certain? Mayumi was under a heavy burden of debt and stress running the diner.
That's true. But sometimes hardship is worth it.
Is that so?
Maybe we have to call for
A
Oda
swinging
now.
door. Let's get ready. For what?
To prepare the diner.
Do I have to do the
Well, Mayumi is working.
You have my thanks.
But aren't there other things to investigate?
You
Yo,
don't wanna go
Psycho
to the
Ward, thanks for
kitchen?
gifting a sub to
I'm not
Firefox.
good with wet areas.
You know, when you're in my eye socket, you're always moist.
I am not.
Isn't the inside of my eye socket pretty moist?
It is not. Stop saying that.
Huh.
sorry.
3 minutes, Date.
This.
It's a sticker from a chocolate candy.
Welcome home. Did you get it for me?
It?
This is Ota when he was small?
I think this one.
Do you mean chocolate?
Yeah, Odoroki Man, remember? Oh, that. Yes, of course I bought it. Look, the Momonoke Man chocolate that you like. Here you go. That's not it. Oh, honey, I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate. No, I told you. It's Odoroki Man. Oh, sorry. Your mom can be such a dummy sometimes. You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot! Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoke Man soon. Stupid! It's not Momonoke Man, it's Odoroki Man! I hate this! I hate you, Mom! What? Wait, Ota! Where did you go? Please, come out from hiding, Ota. Ota, I'm sorry. Mommy won't make any mistakes anymore, Ota. Ota, come back! Ota! Ota? Takaro? Don't leave me! Don't leave me alone! I am sorry, Ota. Ota! Takaro! I can't do this on my own. Don't leave me!
So that's what happened.
Date, look at what you've done. If Mayumi wakes up after all this trauma,
I know it's risky, but we're here for a reason.
what are you planning?
We have to keep going. Just a little more to awaken her past.
But
If she loves her family this much, there has to be something. There has to be a precious memory hidden deep within.
is that your intuition?
It is.
All right, here we go.
A wall?
Welcome home! Did you get it for me?
We've gone back in time. Time is a precious resource, Date. Don't waste it.
Stop nagging me. I'll figure it out.
Oh no, did I mess up? Luckily it saves at the thing, so...
A bucket. Autographs decorate the wall.
Oh, we got a double time. Shoot.
Me.
is that?
A photographer with some sort of beard like a mountain man?
You have less
Autographs
than 2
decorate
minutes.
the wall.
Hurry.
Who's that?
Unknown. But I...
Okay, I don't think it's the autographs. Oh my goodness. I think we were supposed to go in the future, man. I think I messed up.
An old... Let's come up with an sautéed matsutake.
I'm leaning toward no.
Oh, shoot.
A bucket.
I don't think it's this either.
Less than 1 minute.
Maybe it's
Hurry.
this.
A swinging door.
Maybe I have to try this again.
Ota! 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 Is this for...
Well,
I tried...
let's investigate.
Thought maybe you'd have to do that one again or something. Nothing new has popped up. I'm not gonna... The beer poster's like bait. There's no way that's actually something useful. All this stuff was here before. I think I just messed up, honestly.
A bucket.
Yeah, I think I lose. I should have gone into the
An
future.
old man...
Oh well. I don't know. Some count.
A cal... The calendar reads 15 years ago.
Maybe I can like go in the future.
A wall clock.
No.
It's a sticker from...
Welcome home. Did you...
It won't let me choose anything else? I don't know.
Do you mean a...
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, but...
I think I messed up, dude.
An old menu? One ramen. Wait a moment. What would me ordering anything...
I thought it might trigger Mayumi's.
But Mayumi still thinks...
Yeah.
Dante,
An
you're
old
out
beer
of
poster.
time.
I don't know what else to do.
Looks like me when... Date, something is a bit... off. This woman and Mayumi, they are not... you know...
Well, there's a beach in the ad, and Mayumi looks like a sea creature, so...
Wow!
Nice.
Holy crap!
Date, we...
No, we're not done.
Date...
Dang! Dante, who's Fred? Oh. Okay.
A wall...
Ota, sweetie. Mom!
We know we can be a hassle sometimes, so... Ota.
Yeah. Thank you, Mom.
You can be a jerk as a kid, man. We've all been a jerk. Every single person in this chat has been an asshole to their parents at one point or another.
You know, I love you forever and ever. Me too, Ota.
Oh.
I love you both so much. I'll love you both no matter what. Oh, forever and ever. Oh, I'll never forget this. Oh.
Yeah! We are a family. We can do anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Looks like it's okay to go back now.
Yes, I agree. By the way, Date. I admit, it is useful every now and then.
What is?
Your intuition.
Thing, dude. Oh, what a that one hit hard, man. I was not ready for that at all.
Ota, I'm so sorry for worrying you.
What do you mean?
Your mother retracted her confession.
I'm so glad.
Yes, yes.
But Mom, why did you think I did it?
About that.
Polar bear plucking out Iris's left eye? I was so terribly frightened. I panicked and ran. I'm sure that's when I dropped the chocolate. And I ran away from the warehouse as fast as I could. I just kept running and running. But while I was running, I had a thought. Maybe that polar bear was Ota. Because at the time, I thought Ota was the one driving the van. If Ota brought Iris to the warehouse, then Ota must have been the one in the suit. That's what I was thinking anyway.
So that's why.
I'm so sorry that Mom doubted you, Ota.
No, I understand. It's my fault for making you worry.
Ota.
But there's one thing I don't get. Why did you buy that chocolate when you were following me?
Oh, because...
You liked Todoroki Man chocolate when you were young, right, Ota?
Yeah, I was like the number 1 or 2 collector of the stickers in my elementary school class. I stuck some of my duplicates all around the diner, too.
You and Mayumi have strong memories of that chocolate, right?
Yeah, but I guess they're not all sweet memories. They're like chocolate, you know? Bittersweet. Makes my heart hurt a little.
That's not it! Oh, honey. I thought you liked the Momonoki Man chocolate. No! I told you! It's Todoroki Man! Oh. Sorry, your mom can be such a dummy sometimes. You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot! Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoki Man soon. Stupid! It's not Momonoki Man, it's Todoroki Man!
After I yelled at her, Mom immediately went to buy me another chocolate. My dad came back from buying some ingredients at the same time, and they ran into each other. My dad really let me have it.
Good.
How dare you speak to your mother like that?
Because Mom is stupid!
You're stupid to call your mother stupid. Your mother bought you that to make you happy. You need to think about how she feels. I didn't raise you like that.
But...
When she comes back, you apologize. Do you understand?
My dad told me to apologize as soon as Mom came back. But the guilt... I hurt my mother, you know? That guilt in my heart, it didn't go away. Even after I apologized to her. After that, things got awkward with Mom. But a few days later, my dad came up with an idea.
Hey, Ota, how about this? You know Mother's Day is coming up. Why don't we get a gift for your mom, hmm?
A gift?
That was the first time I had ever heard my dad say something like that.
You know how Mom always takes care of us. We should think of a way to pay her back.
I'm sure my dad was trying to clear the air between all of us. So, on Mother's Day, I used my New Year's money I saved up to buy my mom that flower knife. And my dad saved up a little money to buy the floral apron. And when Mom got her gifts, she started bawling.
Thank you!
Like
You have
full-on
my thanks.
crying.
Oh, you boy!
Thanks, Mushu, for gifting a sub to I Love You, Mom.
I don't deserve all this.
Make sure you tell her that, too.
Thank you. You do deserve it, Mom. I'm proud that you're my mom. Right, Dad?
Oh, yes. Mom is the best mom in the world.
Thank you. Thank you. Say cheese!
Sorry, I lost track of time. What were we talking about again?
The Todoroki Man chocolate. Why she bought the chocolate in the middle of tailing you.
Tailing?
Mom.
It could be due to her memory disorder. It is possible that her thought process was once again short-circuited.
Ota, I'm just going out on a limb here.
Huh?
Earlier I looked inside Mayumi's head.
Inside her head?
She was thinking of nothing but you. Her head was full of memories of you. Mayumi just wanted you to come back, Ota. So she bought that chocolate. The chocolate you loved as a kid. She thought she could get you back home with it. That's why I believe, in Mayumi's head, you're still young, Ota.
Huh?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, you're right, Date. That's why my mom bought the chocolate. She wanted her little kid back.
Come here, Gumshoe.
I was always so selfish. I made my mom go through such hard times. So from now on, I'm going to support her the way she supported me.
Good.
I'll do anything. I'll deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything.
Stop wasting your money on
I'll work as hard as I
Issa.
can to make sure my mom can rest easy.
Yes.
What about your dream of being an author?
Well, of course I'm not gonna give up on that. But I'll set my sights a little smaller. I'll start by writing a short story.
Good
Let me read
job.
it when you're done.
Of course.
See, this is a realistic way of approaching things.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something important.
Something important?
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here. Iris is awake.
Really?
Yeah, she's due to be transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
Thank God.
You saved her life, you know. Maybe, just maybe.
Huh? Maybe what?
Nothing. See you, kid.
Is Iris your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'll introduce you next time. She's a great girl.
Oh my, I'm looking forward to it. Is she going to be your financier? Oh, maybe I should clean up a bit first.
Financer? Oh, fiance.
Oh, yes, that's it.
Hey, puppy.
Jeez, Mom.
Come here. Come here. Let's watch this together, okay? Is that the ending of that path? Hi.
Dante, there
My
are still
son.
many loose ends in this investigation.
Yeah, you're right. Looks like another all-nighter.
Alright, so this should unlock a path. So, in all honesty, every path except Iris's has been good. Like, Iris's was kind of funny, but it wasn't great, in my opinion. And I did the worst path first, which is probably for the best. I mean, Konagami, you know what I'm talking about. When they were all like trying to go save her. Gumshoe is about to be 2. He turns 2 in June 1st. Yeah, Gumshoe. Hi, buddy.
Mole Man 5.
Yo, Blue Milk, thanks for the 4 months. Gumshoe is a good boy. Good boy, Gumshoe. Sometimes you just gotta cuddle with your dog, chat room.
Has there been any progress in this Jima investigation?
None. Zero clue.
Not exactly. We have 2 clues.
2?
2 points of information. But they may not connect directly to the murders.
What are the 2 clues?
Point 1. This may be easier to see than explain. I sent a video to the boss's PC. Could you check there, please?
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes, after Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
You witch!
There, stop it. I noticed this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
Yeah, what about it?
Look closely. The bottom part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Iris and Mayumi.
Yes. I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image. Boss, the next video.
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Uh-oh.
Ota.
Hey, what's this?
Iris has the kitchen knife?
The video continues, but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Femisto parking lot? Whatever, we can think about it later. You said you had 2 clues.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information. More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object in his intestines.
An object?
A clump of organic matter. Because it was partially digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Well, what was it?
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
What? Oh, shoot, what is that? All right. Should I just hit begin investigation or reopen investigation? Whoa. Oh. Mods. Either should work. Okay.
Have you settled down? The scene is being inspected without you. This time the body didn't disappear. However, you lost consciousness. I didn't expect you to faint. Seeing that corpse must have been incredibly shocking. I did not predict you to be the fainting type. I suppose humans are unpredictable. Now that you're back, let's get back to business. You are conscious, are you not? Are you at a loss for words? Date, don't let negative thoughts consume you. Thinking that Iris died because of me. If I never took her to Ota's, this wouldn't have happened. If you truly believe that, then your brain is completely rotten. Or perhaps when you saw the corpse, your head became filled with images of blooming yellow dandelions.
What?
Oh, you're talking now. Was I correct? If you consider the situation logically, even an elementary school student would understand.
Huh?
Fine. Allow me to pluck some of those dandelions from your mind. I will ask 3 questions. Please answer honestly. First question. The cold storage warehouse was not in regular operation. But even so, the AC was on, and a minus 58-degree temperature was maintained. Why is that?
To preserve something.
Yes. Let us move on to the next question. Second question. There was something strange about the corpse. Do you remember what that was?
The culprit was afraid that the body would be discovered, so they hid it under the hood. But why there? The ocean is right here. If they really wanted to hide the body, they could have put weights on it and sunk it into the water.
But we do not know for certain that the culprit was attempting to dispose of the body. There is something more unusual.
Iris's body was completely frozen. The temperature read -58. With Iris's weight... Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh? It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid. But we were...
Wait a moment. Before you draw your conclusion, allow me to ask my final question. Question 3. 2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold storage warehouse. But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive. Why?
You mean?
You've got it.
So Iris is alive.
I don't believe it.
The stomach is swollen slightly. She appears to have been pregnant.
How?
Do not worry. The uterus does not contain a fetus.
You mean after she was killed?
No, the fetus was not present in her body when she was killed. She must have been killed after giving birth. The distended stomach does not immediately shrink after birth. The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size.
That's not Iris.
This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious.
This corpse isn't Iris. It's someone else.
Which means...
Iris is still alive.
Not necessarily. She could be alive. We haven't confirmed that yet. Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back. Judging by the size and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife. This matches what you said on Sunday.
So this is the body I saw then.
Yay, someone else is dead instead of Iris.
Is there an estimated time of death?
Impossible to determine. This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
What?
10 years? She was killed more than 10 years ago?
Exactly. Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown. But there is one likely suspect.
Who?
Let's consider the clues. The scene. Iateyourpie Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Sunday night, we saw So here. And there is something else about So Sejima. We witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's Somnium.
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
What we saw was So's memory from more than 10 years ago.
Oh, dang.
I believe that is the case.
Renju and So?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
That means that we need to talk to
So Sejima.
I'm sure he'll give us all the information that we want. Just a rub a puppy that falls asleep in your arms. I tell you what, man, dogs can sleep anywhere. He just passed out in my arms, man.
Mole Man 5.
Must have been something I
thought I
said.
told you never to show your face here again.
Thank you, Monsieur.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Date, look.
I knew it. You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman. You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago. Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two. And that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary. The same number 89 that Renju escaped with. Now tell me, where is Renju?
Bodyguards. Didn't see that one coming.
We'd like to ask you to please leave.
Damn it, So!
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament. We would have been detained immediately. Who would look after Iris then? Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota? Calm down, Date. We still have our lead.
Lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse. Let's give her a name. Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice.
Oh my god. No
Alice and
way.
Iris. I believe it fits nicely.
Oh my
All right,
goodness.
What about her?
Someone might be able to identify her.
Who?
Allow me to ask you 3 questions.
Again with this?
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice. 3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
I don't remember the days, man.
Three days ago. Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
Yes, in the Somnium world, we saw the frozen corpse of a girl. Question 2. Who is the girl?
Now I know. That girl was probably Alice.
Most likely, yes. So we have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing. The final question. In which Somnium did we see Alice?
Whose did we? Mizuki's.
roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly.
Okay.
You mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being some kind of prophecy. But prophecies are nonsense. Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past. Therefore...
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
there is no other explanation.
Aiba, where is Mizuki now?
Where we went with Iris yesterday, Ikume's shrine.
The shrine? Why would she be there?
Unknown. She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
Okay, let's go.
Whoa, gumshoe.
Dante,
Did you find Iris?
if I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
Iris used to like this shrine. She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time. You know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about things. Like what gluten-free means, and eyelash extensions, and aerial yoga. And we would talk about all our problems together. Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here. But it looks like I was wrong.
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. That's probably Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
He was looking for Iris.
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you. You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice. Your dreams are built from your memories. So that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
I need to know everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89. And that might lead me to Iris.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alice. It was about a month ago. I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemnis Gate. I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me. Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift and I looked under the hood myself. And then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time, I thought it was Iris. What was I supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything. I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay. I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't. So I went to Iris's house.
Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki?
Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy. Or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination. I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night, before I went to Matsushita Diner.
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some, and... I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, Daddy took over. In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else. I guess he didn't want to let this place go. Or maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think. But I understand why. Inside that warehouse was...
Alice.
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse. And he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
Did you miss anything interesting? Well, depends on when you came in. This entire game is interesting.
Hey, Mizuki. How long was he managing the warehouse?
For 18 years. That's what the man told me.
18 years? From that long ago?
Yes.
Dude. Okay.
I need an emergency search.
Okay.
Missing persons from 18 years ago.
That's Iris's mom.
Understood. Huh?
Oh my god, that's Iris's actual mom.
Iris.
What's her name?
Monica Iwai, 19 years old at the time of her disappearance. A graduate of Eitoku High School.
What?
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Alice's Monica. Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju. But why? Monica's body was found just now. But even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Aiba, where is Hitomi right now?
At headquarters for questioning. MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Got it. Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Roger that.
We must go deeper, everybody.
Mole Man 5.
Yo, Altakey, thanks for the 48 months. I will stay healthy. Thank you. It's time to go into her mind.
You're awfully calm. You saw the corpse of your daughter today. You were called into the station to confirm her identity. And yet here you are, cool as a cucumber, even though you lost your precious daughter. Shall I guess why?
Monica's body was, her right eye was missing. Her body shows multiple stab wounds from an edged weapon to the back of the torso. The cause of death was those stab wounds. The murder weapon was most likely a kitchen knife. She was also pregnant until just before her time of death.
Okay. Gumshoe. Let's go this way. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Go, go. Okay. Okay.
Her name is Monica. She has been missing for 18 years. She was 19 years old at the time she went missing. Monica Hitomi Sagan.
Okay.
Monica's corpse was this warehouse has been under Renju's. Mizuki witnessed this of course means that because Monica's corpse is completely, however, her appearance appears to be thus. It is extremely.
So her baby
just turning.
I feel like any of these don't make sense. No.
Because that body isn't Iris. And you know it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Her name is Monica Iwai. She was killed when she was 19. She went to the same high school as you, and she was your best friend. Isn't that right? Nothing to say for yourself? Hiding something? Maybe you killed her with Renju.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, now you're talking. But we know Renju committed a crime. Illegally disposing of a body. And we can prove it. The cold storage warehouse where the body was found. It's been managed by Renju Okiura for almost 2 decades now. And witness testimony proves that he knew about the corpse there. And if I'm not mistaken, you knew about the corpse too, Hitomi.
Oh, dang.
You and Renju have been close since high school. It's not too much of a stretch to think that he told you about the body. And I remember you telling me once.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. one of the only friends I had.
How did you know that she was dead?
I didn't.
Don't play dumb. I know you're hiding something. You know what happened 18 years ago. And you knew she was pregnant. You were her best friend. Of course you would have known. Tell me. Tell me everything.
Date, she's not going to talk. Sync with her.
This game is funny because, like...
Date, I'm sure I've told you enough times by now, but please, come back within 6 minutes.
Like, this entire game, we're walled by not being able to get a warrant. Walled by not being able to, like, force a testimony out of somebody. But, my goodness, you can sync with without their consent perfectly fine, no problems, man. That is a perfectly acceptable answer in the world of this of law in this game. It's like, I think the one glaring, and it's not a big thing, it's a video game, I understand, but like, it's just a huge contradiction and a huge loophole that the game has, where it's just like...
You've just subscribed for almost a year. Pitiful fool.
Yo, Dr. Doobie, thanks for the 83 months.
Ever subscribe for one whole year?
Yeah, I mean, but realistically, Konagami, would So Sejima sign a consent form to use a program that could implicate him as being a bad guy? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all.
I can't promise you that, Pewter.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not coming back until I find something.
Date, you can't.
Why not?
You know why.
Because it will take over my consciousness?
Yes.
But if it's only a little...
No, not even a little.
Not even a
If
little.
the sync passes the critical point, the damage will be irreparable.
But what does that mean exactly?
Nobody knows.
No.
I'm not hiding anything.
Then let's try it.
No.
Let's experiment with my mind.
Me?
Then we'll know for sure what'll happen.
No, I would never hide something.
Fine. I'll just say it.
Yeah?
Pewter, tell him.
Me?
You know more about it than I do.
Babaka.
Well, first off, 6 minutes is not a hard limit. It could be 7 or even 8.
I don't care about the exact time. I'm asking what happens if you go beyond the limit.
Do you remember the story I told you about the egg?
Yeah, why?
Let's talk about
If
eggs.
you imagine an egg as your consciousness, the yolk is what goes into the subject's brain. The white remains inside your shell. If you go beyond the limit, your yolk will not be able to return to its shell.
Because the subject's mind will start to take over the sinker's consciousness, right? I know that part already.
Indeed, but there's more to it. After the yolk is devoured, the egg white is brought through the machine next.
Huh?
And there's more. It's not just the sinker's brain. The same process eventually occurs in the subject's as well. In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced. Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switched.
So I would become the other person?
The human brain has what can be understood as a memory limit. One brain can only hold one consciousness.
Now, who wants to swap brains, everybody?
One person's memories.
Now you know everything. Talk to the boss.
I was unaware of this as well. This information is not on any accessible databases.
We had to prevent the possibility that the system could be exploited.
Konagami, if we swap brains, you would turn me into
Even if it wasn't you, someone
even
else
more
might
of an
try.
anime lover.
We didn't tell any sinkers this, including you.
You'd make me. You'd make
Project
my
Sync
body.
is a top secret project. It's a matter of national security.
You just turned my
Even
stream into a
sinkers are on
freaking
need-to-know basis.
whaling machine.
Think about it. What if you were kidnapped by bad people who tried to make you talk?
Bad people?
A criminal organization, spies from another country, those people. If you blabbed about Project Sync, the entire country might be at risk. You heard it from Pewter. The Sync machine isn't just for entering a person's Somnium. It can also be used to swap bodies between two people. Imagine what this machine would be used for in the wrong hands. That's why I didn't tell you. We can't let this secret get out.
Oh my god. 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 I just put it all together. I just put it all together. I just put it all together, dude. Holy crap. I just put it all together. Holy crap. Okay, so a while ago, I said something along the lines of, like, I think that the person that gets murdered by somebody then gets murdered by a different person, then gets murdered by a different person. Right? Like, Shoku, whatever her name is, got married by Renju. Then Renju got murdered by Iris. And then Iris got murdered by the congressman, and then the congressman got, dude, what if the killer is just literally swapping memories with every person that he kills and then just continuing to swap? Because remember, when we went into the situation where we went in to save Iris, we had to take her eye out. And we used a sync machine that was not legit, dude. We used one that was not legit. It was the prototype. Right? What if, oh my god, what if Shoko was the original murderer this entire time? And they swapped memories with her husband. Then she murdered herself. Then she swapped with her daughter, or with Iris, and then murdered Renju, and then swapped with So, and then, oh my god, that would be so cosmic brain.
Swapping bodies between two people, trading minds.
Holy crap, that would make sense. Oh my god.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I got it.
Are you really okay?
I'm fine. Start it.
Understood. Let us begin.
It all makes sense, dude. I don't know. There's something with swapping memories and killing people. I just know that.
God?
I am the god of fire. I burn erotic books with my flames of red-hot anger.
My, how ruthless. You okay?
That hurt.
There is a speculation channel.
It'll make you feel better.
You don't want to be spoiled, but you want to
will burn it.
speculate.
The fog is making it pitch black.
The light over there. Is that a firefly? Somnium scan. Activate.
Man 5.
Gamer, thanks for the 32 months. Only 3. Interesting. Oh, never mind.
It disappeared?
No, wait. It might still be nearby.
I think at this point on mods, you need to be like on top of your game with spoilers, by the way. Just keep an eye out. We're getting close to the end game and people are gonna be dumb.
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
What happened?
It doesn't have any particular smell, but for some reason I nearly blacked out.
Maybe it's poisonous. Be careful.
What's this? Caring words from you, Date. What are you hiding? A flower bud. Worship it?
Yeah.
I will pray to it as though I am mourning the dead. It bloomed a little?
I don't know what caused it, but it's better than nothing happening.
Alright, let's follow the path. Hole in tree. Rock number 2. Where's rock number 1?
A rock. But it's
Gods live in the rocks too, you know.
a rather Japanese way of thinking.
Just try it.
If you insist.
How was it? You've cleared your head, right?
Yes. I now
Guess it was a waste of time.
I do not want to hear that. A hole in a tree. I made... I cannot see anything. It is unnaturally dark.
Did you notice anything?
I did hear the faint sound of the wind.
It must be hollow.
5 minutes left, Date.
A hole in it. Stop giving me orders!
I didn't know you had all that bottle.
My voice is
It must be pretty cavernous in there.
a hole. I am not go- Whoa! I fell, but I am still in the forest.
It's darker than before.
What? Is someone there?
Hey!
That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
The frick? Huh?
Renju... Renju, what are you doing in a place like this?
He won't answer.
Not in a place like...
4 minutes.
Renju... This is for neglecting your responsibility to Mizuki, you coward! No use. I can't...
This Renju is still a teenager. He would...
Renju... He looks young, but this is definitely Renju Okiura as he appeared approximately 20 years ago.
That's a long time.
Renju... Yoo-hoo, Renju! Come get some of this. Come on!
Sorry, that was a bad idea.
Don't apologize. This is Renju's fault for having bad taste.
Okay.
A rock. Do what?
Just try.
Understood.
Well?
No. A rock.
3 minutes, Date.
Understood.
I see.
My foot.
Sorry.
A rock.
I don't know, man.
But it's
Gods live in the rock.
a rather...
Just try.
If you insist...
If we have to worship all the rocks, maybe.
How was it?
Yes.
Guess it was a waste of time.
I do not want... A rock.
No, it's not the. That's not what I want. It's not what I wanted. Ah!
No.
I pressed the wrong button.
A rock. This is...
Is there any kind of pattern?
No. They're...
Hole in tree number 2.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
A rock.
Am I gonna do this all over again?
But it's...
Gods live.
A rock.
Just...
If you...
How was it?
Yes.
Guess it was...
I do...
The rocks me.
Renju...
Something else there. Maybe I'm supposed to do something hole in tree number 2.
A hole in the... I am not going to...
That's strange.
Did you want to see...
Yeah.
A hole in the tree. I cannot see any.
Anything else?
I do not see anywhere that air. A hole in the tree. Understood. I will.
Of course. I had to tackle the tree.
A picture of Hitomi, Renju, and Monica.
Duh!
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
Renju.
Ah.
Renju, look at this. Wait!
Renju, stop!
You had to shake Renju. He shooketh. That's what I thought. Shake would mean like a tree or something, but no, you had to.
You have 1 minute left.
Jerome, to be real with you, I don't think we're gonna make it. Where the frick did he go? Ah.
What is this?
Yeah.
It's even more. Another voice? Monica! That's Hitomi's voice.
Where is she? Look for her.
Well, don't think we have enough. Ah, we're back here. Easy.
Another.
Those are pretty big.
Leave it to me. Date, perhaps we should.
Yeah,
Oh, of course. Of course.
Damn it.
Of course, dude. Why would tackling the tree ever work in the first place? Imagine tackling a tree, dude.
A hole in a tree. Whoa! I found that voice.
Find out where.
Renju, where's that other tree at?
5 minutes left, Date.
A hole in the tree. This.
Everyone.
Renju. Renju.
Renju.
Bye.
What is? Really?
Yeah, go.
It's another voice. That's Hitomi.
Where is she?
4 minutes.
Can't wait to get baited.
Another whole.
Those are pretty big.
Well, screen hasn't worked
Hitomi!
yet.
Date likes Hitomi!
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink. But still.
It worked.
Hitomi stopped.
I mean, Hitomi's a cutie. I don't blame him.
3 minutes, Date.
That's Hitomi.
Okay.
Hitomi, what are you doing here?
Guess she can't hear you. She looks like she's looking for something.
That's Hitomi.
Give her a hug.
Hitomi?
Well?
She dresses modestly, but underneath she has a curvaceous body.
Good work, Iba. That's good to know.
That's Hitomi Sagan. Like Renju, this must have been approximately 20 years ago.
Something must have happened around.
I'm getting baited again, dude.
That's Hitomi. Where?
Well, you could, you know, touch her...
But in this Somnium, she might be a minor.
her stomach. Test how soft her stomach is.
If you say so.
How about just not touching someone at all there without...
I touched it.
So, what's the softness situation? Tell me.
It was soft. Nice and pliant. No noticeable abdominal muscles.
Valuable information indeed. Thank you, Iba.
You old...
Well... We have to shake again?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date.
What am I shaking? Maybe this...
A rock. Do what?
Just try.
Maybe like here you have to do it?
Well, did you find anything?
No, of course.
Like, what else could it be?
A rock.
Oh, look at that. I don't lose any time.
This is a simple rock, but
Is there any kind of pattern?
no. There...
You didn't lose any time.
A rock. But it's...
God's living.
Or rather...
Just try.
If you...
How was it?
Yes.
Guess it was.
I do.
I just thought maybe the rock would be different.
A rock.
Because, you know,
Understand.
the Tommy's there.
For almost a year.
I see.
My foot.
Sorry.
Yo, West Virginia Dad, thanks for gifting a sub to a name that was taken. Okay, so we need more information. I feel like the rocks are betraying me right now. Let's go back to the tree.
A hole in a tree.
What? Wait, but that wasn't there the last time. Huh.
I won't...
Unbelievable, dude.
A cord bracelet has appeared on my wrist.
Might be important.
I can't believe the game is such a ding-dong. Ha-ha! We'll show them.
That's Hitomi.
It's gonna shooketh.
Do you remember? Wait!
Follow her.
On it!
Again, the Somniums are like, I think the best part of the, or some of the best parts of the game, and some of the worst. IMO.
A large... If there is nothing...
They're just so hit and miss, man.
Date, what is going on?
I don't know. It's pitch black.
I see. Then it is not me.
Can you feel your way around?
I can try.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
A like... I feel a little awkward, but...
Well, I lose.
It's... The roots must... Date!
Damn it!
Okay. I get one retry, dude. One shot.
You have 1 minute left.
A large hole? If there... Date, I can try...
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I got stuck behind a rock, dude. Are you kidding me?
Time's up.
No. I'm not even gonna get a shot at it. I got stuck.
A liker.
Oh!
Let's do it. What? Another hole.
No!
Date, we can't. Time is up.
Damn it!
The dream is dead. Oh my god.
You were close.
Thank you for the 101.
A flag.
Oh man.
You've subscribed for 1 whole year. That's a long time. Wow.
Yo, God Empress, thanks for getting the sub. It was stick handed.
You were close.
Where's the other tree? Here. That's rock 3. Here it is.
Oh.
5 minutes left, Date.
Where's the hole, dude?
4 minutes.
There's the old rock too. Oh, is she like moving back there? Not gonna fall for your trickery this time.
Date.
All right.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Getting stuck again.
A large.
All right.
We've come this far.
Wow. We needed one more action to do, man. We were that close. Oh, that's mildly frustrating.
That is.
Uh-oh. It's Tuesday.
Hitomi, I think I know what happened 18 years ago. You three were close. You, Monica, and Renju. Monica was murdered. You and Renju found the body in the mountains, and you brought it back to the cold storage warehouse. And my guess is So Sejima killed Monica. I've seen inside his head before, using this machine.
I see. If you know that much, then there's no point in hiding it anymore. I'll tell you the truth.
Story time. But we got to go back to my place to hear the story. Oops.
Wait, you're going to see So?
Yes. I want to talk to him in person.
No, you can't.
Why not? Are you worried about my body? You don't have to worry about that. I'm totally fine.
But your stomach is still...
Oh, my doctor told me that's normal. Your stomach doesn't go down right away after giving birth.
I'm not worried about your body. I don't know how to explain it.
So doesn't care about you. And especially not your child.
I haven't told him about giving birth. He contacted me for the first time in a while.
So that's why.
He wants to know about the baby.
He must be panicking. If anyone ever finds out his mistress had his baby, his political career would be over.
It's not like it was an affair.
His wife passed away after giving birth to his son, right?
It would still be a big scandal. He impregnated a girl who just graduated high school. Don't you see how that looks? He knew how the public would take it. That's why he gave you the money to deal with it. There's no way he'll accept that child.
It's okay. I told him that I won't cause any trouble. But could you take care of the baby? Just for a little bit? I'll be right back.
Fine. But take this with you, just in case. It's a GPS transmitter. Just to be extra safe.
I really don't think I'll need it. But okay, if it'll make you feel better.
I don't know what Monica saw in So. She said he was kind and loyal, that he wanted to change Japan, but I didn't understand any of it. We tried to convince her to break up with him so many times. She never listened, and it ended in tragedy. What happened next, you already know. Neither Renju or I saw it happen, so I don't know how much of this is accurate, but we could guess what happened.
Someone else kill her?
Date, you said that Monica was killed by So, right? But that's not true. Monica was killed by Saito Sejima, the son of So and his late wife. Saito was 12 at the time.
12?
Yes.
But why would a little boy do that?
I don't know. I can't imagine. Renju told me.
But you said he wasn't there.
He heard some of this from the Kumakuras. Renju had connections with them.
How did the Kumakuras know?
So told them. He told her to move overseas. He said he'd pay for everything. So contacted his friend, the chairman of the Kumakuras. He asked him to dispose of the body and left the scene with Saito.
The incident was 18 years ago. That means the chairman was Rohan, not Moma.
Rohan went to the scene of the crime?
Yes, with some of his men.
So does that make 89 Saito? I'm so confused because they said that the killer was 12. Man, there's so many. So they had mentioned that, like, that the okay, so we've heard from Pewter that, so we've heard from Pewter that the original killer was 12 years old. But then we've heard from 89. I don't know. I'm confused right now.
Again, neither Renju or I saw this. We were just waiting at my house for Monica to return. But she never came back. We tried to call her cell, but it didn't connect. But then, we saw movement on the GPS.
The GPS Renju gave to Monica?
Yes. At first, we thought she was on her way home. But we saw the GPS getting further and further away from the city. Renju and I got nervous, and we decided to follow it.
What about the baby?
We couldn't take the baby with us, so Renju gave the baby to the mob doctor he trusted.
Oh my god. There's just so many layers to this right now.
Those are Kumakura men.
We didn't dare move. We couldn't speak. We were barely breathing. We could only watch as it all unfolded. I knew what the hole was for, but I couldn't move. Couldn't do anything. I remember my heart beating so fast. Before long.
We good here?
Yeah. Cover her.
Just a minute.
Beautiful.
The Kumakura people covered Monica's body, then left. Renju and I ran over and dug up the grave with a tree branch. What we saw.
So Falco is Saito. Okay, I'm putting the pieces together. I'm putting the pieces together right now. Falco is 100. It has to be Saito because he says he's an orphan, and he left the country, which correlates with the idea. It has, and yeah, okay. There's just so okay. Like it has to be. Well, this is crazy. And she called. Iris called the killer. Oh my god, this is going. Junkle sinks for the 32 months.
We need to call the police.
No, we can't. Not yet.
Why not?
You don't know who those guys are. They would do anything to keep this hidden. I've seen it happen myself. I know what they're capable of. Anyway, think about it. Why would they do this? They thought Monica and her baby were going to be trouble. Monica's stomach was still pretty big. I don't think they know that she gave birth already. What do you think they'd do if they found out? They would take her and kill her too. And then, they'd come for us. They'd make it look like we disappeared. All of us would be gone.
Renju convinced me. He knew more about the dirty underbelly of society than anyone. He knew when something couldn't be handled by the police. He said that they would do anything to kill the child. And I believed him. We had to protect Monica's baby. We had to, no matter what.
Okay, I understand.
I decided to trust him. We couldn't leave Monica's body in the forest.
Just
We cleaned her up
for almost
and
a
took her to
year.
the cold storage warehouse.
Did you
Bad Jesus,
honestly
thanks for the
think
26
that you could
months.
ever subscribe for one whole year?
No problem.
This warehouse is owned by Iateyourpie Fishery. My father runs it. But it's not in use right now. They're moving operations to a better area. They're actually looking for buyers right now. But don't worry, I'll take over the warehouse.
Are you sure?
Yes. Don't worry. I'll keep everyone out. Everyone but you, of course. I'll give you a key. You can come visit any time you want to see Monica.
Monica, don't worry about the baby. I'll protect her no matter what. And don't worry about them either. The people who did this to you, I will never forgive them. I'm sorry, Monica. Sorry. I'm sorry. Monica. I was thinking about her name. How about Iris?
Iris?
The goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology? And the colored part of your eye.
And the flower, too.
Right.
I thought it might have something to do with your name, Hitomi.
Not only that, it's also for Monika's name. The kanji for Monica uses the character for love. And Monica reminds me of Monoko, Japanese for eye.
So both names have something to do with the eye.
And I, which means love, will always be a part of Iris.
So that's how you came up with the name?
Don't you think it's nice?
Iris. Iris. Yeah, I really like it.
So that's why the game's called I. And the symbol is an eye.
The mob doctor took care of everything. I have the birth certificate, and I even picked up a mother and baby book. It wasn't cheap, but you don't have to worry about it. Just submit the birth certificate, and everything will be taken care of. You look worried.
I feel like I'm somehow betraying Monica. She was the one who gave birth.
Soon, you won't even be able to think about that. Because a war is about to begin.
A war?
Between you and the baby. You won't get a good night's sleep for a long time. You might even start to resent Monica for all this.
Really?
Anyway, as soon as you submit the certificate, you will officially be her mother. Be sure to raise her responsibly. I'll help. Occasionally.
Occasionally, huh?
I don't really want to discuss this, but there's something you need to know. After talking to the Kumakura gang, I found out who killed Monica. So's son, Saito Sejima.
How? Saito was only
12 years old.
Why? Why would a little boy do that?
I don't know the motive, but I know it's true. So used his connections with the Kumakuras to cover up for his son. And all of the evidence of this scandal, of course.
So, his son, or the Kumakuras.
I feel the same way. But you can't think about revenge now. You and the baby can't lead a life like that. Just bear with it for now. The opportunity will come. So wait until the right moment. Okay?
And so my life with Iris began. Raising a child was much harder than I expected. Waking up in the middle of the night to change diapers or feed her. Iris wasn't a good sleeper. I had to sing her lullabies to put her to sleep. And I always needed to put her to bed so carefully. It would only take 10 seconds before she'd start crying again. So I had to pick her up, sing her another lullaby, then put her back to bed. After doing this over and over, before I knew it, the morning sun would creep in through the windows. But even with all that, I cherished every single day. My hatred for those responsible never went away. But my hands were full, raising Iris. I devoted myself to her. I never thought about anything else. Eventually, my desire for revenge just faded away.
Mama! Mama! Woof! Woof! Mama! Omelette! Omelette! Sweetie! Up? Mommy, I won race today! Is Mommy proud of me? Mommy, I want to see Milky Moon again. Mommy, you are so good at dancing. Mommy, pancakes are done. Sorry, I burned it a little. Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores? I can't help it. My body dances on its own. Mommy, don't more people come to barbecues? How come it's always you and me? Hey, Mommy. How long will it take my bone to get better? I want to dance again with everybody. Hey, Mommy! Do you like my shirt? Look, we're matching! Mommy, thank you for everything! I love you more than anything in the whole wide world! Mommy, look! I drew it!
The Okonomiyaki War, huh?
That was so fun! We should do it again!
The food or the food fight?
Both!
I'm gonna have to say no to the latter, sweetie. It took forever to clean.
But Uncle said he wants to do it again too! Hey, Mommy.
Yes?
Are you gonna marry him?
What are you talking about?
As long as it's Uncle, I'm all for it! I say go for it!
Go for it!
I always question myself. Could I keep living a lie? I had promised Monica that I would avenge her. But I couldn't work up the courage. And maybe Ranger was exaggerating. But there's no statute of limitations for murder in Japan. If we showed Monica's body to the police, So would be punished by the law. And the Tsujima's and Kumakura's crimes would be uncovered. But that would mean Iris's secret would be uncovered as well. That's what I was really worried about. I didn't want Iris to know that So was her father. And even more than that, I didn't want her to know that I'm not her real mother. That's the real reason I've been silent for 18 years. I didn't want to lose Iris. But fate can be cruel. God used other means to take Iris from me. In January, Iris suddenly collapsed. It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you. But what I didn't tell you is that there was an experimental new treatment. It was...
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
Nanomachines. Nanomachines could remove the tumor, but the procedure would be so expensive. With my salary, it wasn't something I could afford.
What about
I
Renju?
thought hard about it. About how I could get my hands on that kind of money. But I couldn't think of a solution. Time passed. Before I knew it, it was November. Iris's symptoms worsened. Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to get the money before it was too late.
So she talked to
So I
So.
thought of a plan to blackmail Soul Tsujima.
Mole Man 5.
Yo, Q before
2
these
days ago,
appointments.
on Saturday night, I called So and invited him to come to the warehouse. He agreed to come. After I hinted at what happened 18 years ago, I had prepared everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came. When he finally arrived, he walked over to the workbench where I had laid Monica's body. He lifted the cloth and looked down. He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was fazed, seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years ago. Not to mention it was the body of a woman he was in a relationship with. A woman his own son killed. He reacted exactly as I expected he would. I had prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
I know what happened 18 years ago. Everything. I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her. You can probably guess what I'm going to say next. Be prepared to pay for my silence. I will tell you the exact amount later. And don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito, not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
It's 0, dude.
I told him to keep quiet and cut ties with the Kumakuras. Even if he found out who I was, without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me. And there's no way he'd risk his political career, not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse. I came out of my hiding place to put Monica's body back. But then, something unexpected happened.
It was me. Date was here.
I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me. And when you were done looking around...
It can't be. Iris.
Iris is not Hitomi's daughter. But Iris's father is Sosajima. Her mother, Monica Iwai, was killed 18 years ago by So's son, Saito. However, Hitomi raised Iris since she was a baby. Hitomi showed unwavering love and compassion for her, just as much as her biological mother would have, if not more. Iris's tumor was discovered in January of this year. The only possible treatment was experimental nanotechnology. However, that treatment is restrictively expensive. Hitomi devised a plan to blackmail Sosajima for the money. The best way to establish the blackmail was to show him proof directly. That is why Hitomi created the scene with the corpse. She was the one who called So to the warehouse. On Sunday night, what Date saw was what Hitomi had prepared for So. That is the summary of what we have learned so far. But there are some things I have yet to understand. Date, pull yourself together. Ask her questions. Date, snap out of it!
I probably don't have to ask, but let me just be sure. After I left the warehouse, what did you do?
I put Monica's body back onto the hood of the forklift. Then, I left.
Makes sense.
That's why the police didn't see the body when they arrived on the scene. It makes perfect sense now that I have the facts. Iris did not resurrect. You simply mistook Monica for Iris. The body did not disappear. Hitomi moved it. Those were the events at the warehouse Sunday night. Simple. There are still a few loose ends, but I believe I understand what occurred 18 years ago. However, none of this ties directly back to Shoko Nadami. Her murder was just 4 days ago. Is it connected? Or are these two separate cases?
If there is a connection, it would be with Renju and So. We can think about it later. More importantly,
Wait. Where are you going?
to look for Iris, of course.
But you have no idea where she is, right?
Do you know something?
Yes. At around 4 o'clock today, I received a phone call. I don't know who it was. They were using a voice modulator.
What did they say?
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies. That's why I didn't tell you earlier.
Renju.
We don't know that for certain. It could be number 89.
Either way, Iris is in danger right now.
The voice asked for something else. He told me to go to a specified location with you.
With me?
Yes.
The culprit knows me? It must be Renju. What location?
I'm sorry, but this stops now.
Date. Run!
Boss!
Please, do not worry. I'm merely put her to sleep.
What are you doing?
My orders. They told us to halt our investigation. The boss was already going against orders as it is, which is why...
Investigation? What investigation? Shoko or Iris?
Neither. The investigation of Monica's murder.
Monica? But her case is all but completely solved.
Yes, but only to us, right? If we say nothing, then her investigation is ongoing.
So Tsujima. So threatened us, didn't he?
I don't know. But you've been stripped of your authority on this investigation. As of 5 minutes ago. In fact, you are to be placed under house arrest. What will you do, Date? I suggest you comply.
Aiba, can you turn the power off?
Easily.
Alright, get ready. 3, 2, 1.
Well,
now tell me, where is the location?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
If I told you, you'd go alone, wouldn't you? But if I don't go with you...
Alright, take me there.
Abandoned factory. Here we
I
go.
know this place.
It's the chemical plant that closed 8 years ago.
Date, I'm sorry, but this is going to be bad.
What happened?
Someone has begun to access my stored memory.
What?
They are attempting to wipe all the data. Everything I have accumulated over the last 5 years, including backups.
Pewter. Is Pewter doing this?
Almost definitely. He does have admin rights. I summoned some ice, but that will only buy time. I have 4 hours at the most. After my ice is broken, Peter will be able to access Watch It, my core programming. We'll be able to destroy
All
my
ice,
mind.
dude.
Why?
It must be related to the orders they are receiving from the top. The higher-ups clearly see you as a threat, Date. They are attempting to limit your power by removing me from the equation. I suppose their motivation hardly matters now. The most important thing now is finding Iris and bringing her to Abyss within 4 hours. Or else, I will cease to exist.
Date? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just...
Alright, now you know. So get moving. I'm counting on you, Date.
I'll go in first. You wait here.
Okay.
Is that... Renju?
What? What? You can't do this to me! Okay, put an emote